Hey guys, Tight Repair bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on Crossing in the Woods. Playing for today's pointing in the south. We have Bissonnette playing as Soviets, who has Terror, Guard Motor Coordination, and Armoured Assault. Teaming up with him is Evalance as US Forces, who has Heavy Cav, Infantry Company, and Tactical Support. Facing off against them in the north, we have 23211 as OKW. Going to lock into Elite Armoured, and Aziouss, I believe. I'm not entirely sure if that's the correct pronunciation of that. As Ostheer, who has Encirclement, Storm, and Festung Armor. This is a Patreon backer submitted game. Allies are an arranged team. I think Evalance said they were ranked 400 just before. A little bit higher ranked than that now. And random team back the other direction. 232 is around rank 150 random, and Azzy around rank 350. Okay, so very fast sniper out from Bissonnette. Does mean no territory control at all on this side at the moment though. Empire's having a tough time engaging at the right range here for 2-3. But Fox Grenadiers with some nice light cover. Oh, taking a lot of damage crossing the river there. Cover on this island I find always to be quite unreliable, but seems to be working out quite nicely. There are just so many models. If they actually kind of sitting behind the hedges, sometimes they end up sitting in front of them. Sniper has not yet taken a shot. Maybe about to be the first one here. As he actually locking into a pretty fortuitous commander here, Storm. Didn't know that there was a sniper on the field yet, but does have access to the ambush camo later on, so it's going to make it a lot easier to deal with the sniper. Having all your units camouflaged. Looks like Evalance doing pretty well in the early stages, bringing the forward ambulance forwards to reinforce from here now, getting some sandbags down as well. Kimmel's coming in with a pretty big flank. Grenadiers have to get out of here. Okay, they're pushing forwards. Sniper getting slowed. New mechanic on snipers. 2.5 seconds of slow after they take a shot. Does manage to get away safely. Oh, but the Grenadiers do not. As he trying to push it a little bit. Take a bit of a risk going after that sniper, but that did not work out. No, I can assure you their ranks are not that high. Bringing forwards the ambo now.
Enemy forces capturing supply sector.
Sternbike's capping the far fuel, and that could be one area where the Axis are going to do quite well this game. Had a complete lockdown on this fuel so far. And now capping on this side as well, so they should be able to get some very fast light vehicles going. We do have battle group coming in though for 232, which is maybe not ideal. I think mechanized would be a better choice. They're going to be up against the captain. Do quite like, you know, the walking Stuka on such a small map like this, the early one. No ambush camo. Okay, it's coming through now. Upgrading currently, so it's going to help out the machine gun. Sandbags interrupted here, and Fox Grenadiers with worse cover. Soft retreating back a little bit. MG trying to backpedal, trying to get out of the range of the sniper. Maybe it can re-camo on time, and it can. So it's actually really, really good. Oh, wow, it wasn't set up. Okay, well, Picks a shot. Takes a nasty burst though, close to max range. Actually nearly end up going down there. We do have a very fast 222 coming out. So that's exactly what is needed here. No PTRS is upgraded on the penals yet, but might have to go for one here. No like regular guards, just the airborne guards in this commander, so can't fall back on those. Still not upgrading the PTRSs though. But as he's not taking the risk. I think he could maybe push on top of them for maybe like 20 seconds or so. Maybe they didn't have quite enough time to upgrade the anti-tank rifles, but I can understand trying to be cautious about things like that. Okay, rebuild on the Grenadiers now for Azzy. In this scenario, yeah, I would be like prioritizing ambush camo over LMGs 100% of the time to help you against the sniper. The PTRSs will make it quite a lot harder for the 222. Very, very conservative sniper play at the moment though. Doesn't want to risk. Oh boy, here we go. Grenadiers getting revealed by the penals. You can see the change in detection range there. Penal spotting them from a very long distance. But yeah, PTRS penals these days with the triple PTRS is very, very effective against light vehicles. I feel like they're kind of boxed out like flame half-track and look strategies really. Time too strong. But they do fall off quite a lot in the late game. Third penal from Bissonnette, and now a second combat engineer. That's a lot of manpower. Going to be a very, very late tier 3. Maybe it's just going to be a straight tier 4 tick here. We've got the Battle of the Anti-Air Half-Tracks. Flak. This is the M15. Now it's getting some ranges. Let's take weapon racks. I'm going to go for the triple bazooka upgrade. It's an interesting option. They do a lot of damage, such that, you know, like if all three bazookas connect, flak half tracks going to be almost dead. Maybe, you know, if it took some small arms damage, could even go down conceivably. So it's interesting. Is he going for the Jaeger Command Squad next? Does have the option of going for a sniper themselves though, and I think I probably would recommend it. So maybe instead of the Jaeger Command Squad. Oh, 222 making a dive on the sniper here. And maybe it's going to get the kill. Where these Ranger bazookas going, that's pretty bad coordination from the allied range team. There they go, just before the 222 falls. It's kind of weird that there's like a machine gun bunker all the way back here. Doesn't really need it. Oh boy! Well, there goes the flak half track. That's what I was talking about. It looks like the AA half track also fell. It's tough for 23211. He has not upgraded the STGs yet, which is just really, really bad. You know, it's such a struggle battling against riflemen if you don't have your STGs on the Fox ranges. And that's one of the main advantages of OKW, is that you don't have to tick weapon racks to get your STGs. So you really need to get them out as quickly as possible. Just swing that engagement back into your favor. In this case, Evalance does have weapon racks. second fuel cache down as well.
The enemy still has 300 points.
But yeah, both the light vehicles did now for the Axis, but they did at least kill that sniper. Oh wow, steal on the MG42. Man, did I miss that as well? Okay, well that's big. Just trying to play. Why would you team up with this guy? That's the best question I would pose. Exchange grenades, but 232's come out a little bit worse for wear. The LMG's starting to come through on the Grenadiers now. Tier 3 is down for Bissonnette, but probably going to be a straight Tier 4 tech at this stage. Kind of coming to the end of the T-70's window of effectiveness. Getting these one more shot. There we go. Smoke out on the machine gun. Should get away here. But yeah, just not that much staying power for 232 because these Volksgrenadiers do not have the STGs. I really don't understand this at all. If you don't have the munitions, sure, he stuns his own stern pose as well. Allowed like a pretty safe retreat there, but alright. Camping out on this side at the moment. MG42 with a wide arc. Pushing back out now, 232. Okay, finally upgrading the STGs now. This is like only 5 minutes too late. Better late than never. Yep, even the one inside the building, finally. Made out, no dodge. Building quite low, jumps out of it. Probably could have stayed in. I think it's at immediate risk of getting destroyed by the bazookas. And that is a very, very fast KV-8 in production for Bissonnette. So Evalance hoping that the grenade's going to come off cooldown. And throw another one, not going to happen. Oh boy, what a horrible misplay. Man, that was a guaranteed wipe if he just focused with these SGG Volksgrenadiers. That is just abysmal.
Ready! Point secure. Maintains in position.
Yeah, it's tough to watch a miss getting a easy wipe like that getting missed. Big old penal blob here. Here comes the KV-8. We do not have any anti-tank gun yet for Azzy, and that is probably going to backfire here. Don't think I've seen any mines go down. Do have a fuel cache out the back. Do have Tier 4 down. Oh, pretty good satchel, honestly. Nearly got the wipe on retreat. There goes the machine gun. Panzer IV in production. Panzer IV does struggle a bit against the KV-8, but does at least offer you a way to fight back against PTRS squads. Whereas the Stug does not. Stug would have a better chance of getting through the armor. But yeah, at a timing like this, the KV-8 can actually be very strong. Good bit of minesweeping there. One thing that Evalance hasn't done, he's gone with this forward retreat point, but that does mean it's a bit harder to get bars when your squads with the weapon racks don't often end up back at base. KV-8 switching over to the 45mm gun now. We've got a howitzer following this up for Bissonnette. That's a very fast combo. Oh boy, Schwer. Oh no, tried to squeeze out an over squad before the flak. And now his base under some pressure. The flak gun does upgrade quite quickly, but those bazooka rangers doing some pretty good damage. Needs to get this over in here. Luckily the squad inside the building actually soaking quite a lot of the damage. And here we go, flak gun upgrades. The base survives. So that was a bit of a close call though. Looks like a mine triggered on the Panzer IV. Quite a few mines down from Bissonnette.
Grenadiers reporting objective captured.
Just work as a team, and we will get through this.
Evalance meanwhile going for the Pershing first, it looks like, and only 30 fuel away from that. Probably about a minute's time, depending on how reinforcements go. Okay, and howitzer looks like it's targeting the forward Schwer. Do have an IL-2 bombing strike in this commander as well. Not sure if 232 was aware of what commander Bissonnette had gone for, but I probably wouldn't have put this on the front lines just because, hey, they're kind of on the back foot a little bit, and especially in a position like this on the left, it's quite easy for like a 2-on-1 rotation across here. It's like 2 or 3 tank hits, bombing strike, and that's dead. Probably wouldn't have risked it. Yeah, pushing forwards now. Kitten has retreated. Didn't repair this up, so it is a little bit vulnerable. The KVA's pretty rubbish against buildings though. There's a kitten now. Oh, could get decrew. Kind of lucky it's in the water there. Does offer some protection against flame weapons. The Pershing out now as well though, and that is going to put these Panzer IVs to shame. Probably like the ideal scenario for the Pershing. Panzer IV, maybe one anti-tank gun. Just bully them so hard. Pushing forwards. Raketen on the right-hand side for some reason. Why did 232 send it across there? Panzerfaust though on the Pershing stops it from chasing down. He did fire off the M93 shell there, which is why that got quite low. No, the pack's over here. I swear I highlighted this and it selected the pack on the right hand side. Oh, well, at least no, it's there. It's helping fend off these 2 heavy tanks. It's pretty good hits. KV8 spinning around. Do have re-echelon over here for repairs. Do remember the Pershing does have that received damage change, so it's a bit faster to repair up these days. Looks like Panzer IV maybe triggered another mine. Getting slowed down on that right hand side. Howie going after the Schwer again. Empires out the back repairing the Panzer IV currently. Pershing has removed the damaged engine at least. Oh, and that's a nasty grenade from the Rangers. This tank gun decrew do have Volksgrenadiers there to jump back on the gun. They do manage to do that in time. It's facing this direction though. These overs off too. P4 and Raketen pushing forwards. Pershing trying to go for a bit of crush action, maybe exposing the rear armor. Takes a shot, he pops combined arms, which is a good idea in this case. For the decrew on the Raketen. Oh, it's going to get away though. Schwer's still pretty healthy though, that ML20 hasn't actually been hitting too often. Scatter has been quite long. It's on the other side of the map completely. Oh, Panzer IV in an awkward position. We've got an SU-85 over here. KV8 switching back onto the right hand side now again. My num's still active, about to wear off now though. Su-85 fending off the Panzer IV. We do have a pack here, but now the KV8 can just charge forwards and roast it away. As he does have quite a lot of resources floating at the moment. Looks like trying to squeeze in tier 4. That's a little bit risky at the moment. Could lose a lot of territory control. Smoke out from Evalance. Oh wow! The Panzer IV dies there. A bit of good luck from the Panzer IV. I mean the Pershing dies. Good luck from the Panzer IV. Did pop the heat shells though. So that's pretty good idea from 232. Trying to siege down the shred again. Really needs to prioritize repairing this thing up between those howitzer barrages. But yeah, Allies a little bit slow jumping back on fuel. Looks like one of the PTRS squad in fact went down in one stage. Dropped one of the PTRSs. Worth picking up with your penals. Does give you access to the sticky satchel. You don't have to go for the upgrade. Just need one PTRS. Okay. Dropping in the fear propaganda artillery. KV8 coming in behind that.
Enemy forces are neutralizing a sector.
That was a big dose of damage. Oh, and it hits the pack too. The rear pack retreat. You don't see that too often. Looks like the speed debuff. I thought the pack retreated faster than that. Am I wrong? It's running. It retreats very, very slowly. I thought it retreated at like full retreat speed.
The enemy is taking what we have secured.
I know that there was an issue previous patch where the speed debuff
Against the enemy again.
from Fear Propaganda was persisting into retreat. Sometimes. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it does retreat at that speed. Going forwards, doing some good damage. Panzer IV hiding, and the pack actually in a nice position. A few hits off. Panther just diving in. Got to be careful though. The bazooka rangers are there. Knocks out the ambulance though. That's a good push from Azzy. Does have the Stuka dive bomb available. Oh boy, what's this Su-85 doing here? Well, it's dying, that's what it's doing. Clumsy pathing. I think he tried to bring it back across. It was over here, back across through here, but Pack had sight of it that entire time. Triggers the mine though, going forwards. Does have the munis for the dive bomb. Where is it? No dive bomb. It's an easy kill on the howitzer. So 2 LNG Grenadiers here. Should be able to force away the Rangers before the Panther goes down. Double ML20s for Bissonnette. I don't think they were in such a comfortable position where they could afford to do that, the Allies. Did manage to knock out the Schwer finally, but not before the Jagdpanzer popped out, so that was kind of lucky timing for 232. Looks like Bissonnette going full PTRS penals now, upgrading both squads, and here we go. Here comes the dive bomb this time. Kill on one of the howitzers. And the Allies pushed all the way back into their base. Just, you know, the loss of the Pershing, loss of the Su-85 really hurting them. I think they had... Okay, they did have one anti-tank gun, Evalance. But yeah, lacking in the anti-tank department. Bit of damage there from the Rangers. And a fresh Pershing is out. So that should stabilize things for the Allies a lot, as well as the fresh SU-85. It's a good push from the Axis, but it's still quite far behind in terms of VPs at the moment. Allies still have loads of VPs remaining. 20 into the center where the MG42 is at the moment. Jagdpanzer are rotating across, looking for the Pershing. More mines coming down for Bissonnette. It's a good idea. Do still have the smoke plus dive bomb available for Aziouss though, so it doesn't really need to push down there with a tank to do any scouting. As long as there's enough munitions. Can knock that out. But yeah, so far the howitzers for Bissonnette haven't been super effective. Took a long time to finish off that Schwer. Got any other kills really. Oh boy, anti-tank gun under pressure. Fair propaganda coming down though, so that puts a halt to this advance. Either way, decrew on the anti-tank gun, that's nice. Maybe if the infantry could stay there, they would have killed the decrew weapon, but either way, decrew is nice as well, getting rid of the Vet 1. Can't use the take aim anymore. Looks like 232 going for the next truck. Is it going to be mechanized or a rebuild on the Schwer? That's the big question. Thing is, if 232 wants to go for that KT, you're going to need to free up a little bit of pot cap space. Damage there onto the KV-8. British on going for the recrew on the anti-tank gun. Panzer IV could be in some trouble here. Drops the artillery from the Panzer Commander. And the anti-tank gun prioritizes dodging over trying to go for the kill. Which is understandable. Oh, and now the Howie getting a big hit that time. Another health damage. Yeah, command squad out, but getting picked apart. You know, as long as the penals are still quite healthy, they've still got a lot of the SVTs firing. Do still do pretty good damage. It's just once they drop down to like 4 models, DPS against infantry falls off the cliff. But that was a nasty hit from the Panzer IV. Nearly a penal squad wipe. Pack though, very, very low, will survive. 25 taking shots. 232 going for the rebuild on the Schwer. This time quite a lot further back. Not really covering too much with that. Going forwards for a couple shots. The SU-85. Do have double sweepers for Aziouss, which is good because it's run over quite a few mines. And running over a mine at this stage of the game could be game losing, honestly. Pershing can rotate to whatever's snared quite quickly. Finish it off. Panzer not getting involved there. Okay, we've got some airborne guards now. Pack coming back out from healing. But the Allies have been doing a very good job of reducing the VP bleed during this phase where they had to rebuild. So they're still in this game. Army sizes actually still have a lead, but not by a massive margin. One tank kill could easily turn things around here. Oh, Panzer IV going forwards. Pressuring. Blitzing around, getting behind the SU-85. But now disengaging in an interesting timing. Going back in though with the Panzer IV. Panther seals the deal though. Nicely done. Well-timed attack when all the PTRS penals were out of the picture. Panther though could be in some trouble. Panzer IV stops the chase very close to a mine. Panther with the rear armor exposed to the Pershing. Back spins around. Connects. And now the Pershing disengaging. Close call there for Azzy. Oh, where's the pack going? Oh, that looks like a miss micro. Looks like gave a reverse command to the pack instead of maybe one of these tanks. Nearly ends up dying. Smoked down, but the Pershing got chased through. Attack round. Very close. The pack does survive. That was... that could have been a catastrophe, honestly. There's a full pushing in here. Going to go for the ambo kill again, it looks like.
We are losing a sector.
Dropping the artillery right on the edge of the base. Evalance getting beat down in his own base without the Pershing there to assist. Really struggling on this side of the map. But here it is, it's back again. Looks like the bazooka rangers did go down though, and that's their bazooka on the ground, so it's a painful loss. Satchel out on the Raketin, no dodge at all. That's dead. And recrew on that. KV-8 going forwards. Doesn't finish it off. Major artillery down, but Axis have vacated the area. And try to set up the triple cap again. The Allies coming into the centre. Do you have the... oh, a second Panther, in fact, in there. It's going to be hard for the Allies to deal with, though. Panthers not terribly good against PTRS penals. Allies are pretty, good about continually relieving the VP pressure, though. Continually going for the cap. Even when they're very far behind like this. Rare that triple capped for long.
Su-85 tank destroyer ready.
Rebuild on the Su-85 now for Bissonnette. Double Panthers rolling through the centre. They want that Pershing, I think. Machine gun should be able to decrew the M1. It's quite low in health, and there we go. In a slightly awkward position though now with the arrival of the Su-85 looking to disengage. Panzer IV trying to kill off the decrewed M1. And now successful in doing that. Now the Allies getting forced all the way back into their base again. P4 with the heat shafts coming in from the side. Dive bomb on the other howitzer, it looks like. Oh no, not on the howitzer. Here. Maybe that was on the machine gun, I'm not entirely sure. Even with the heat shells on the Panzer IV, I don't think I'll be trying to go toe-to-toe with the Pershing. Ooh, nasty wipe on retreat there. Big Panzer coming through the centre now though. Popping up on the KV. Axis capping in the centre, Allies capping on the right. Bit of bleed there from the Panzer IV, but Su-85 getting in for a few more hits. Oh, decrew on the Raketin. Pershing going forwards again. Yank Panzer not in support. It's a little bit risky. Panzer IV blitzing out to safety. I'd say that's a good idea. Better safe than sorry in that case. And now a Jackson from Evalance next. MG Grenadiers heading over, looking for the triple cap again. Allies still in the lead on VPs, but they're draining down fast now. Base howitzer barrage could have been eliminated altogether if that dive bomb slightly further down. Okay, rebuild on the Grenadiers here for Azzy.
The sector is at risk.
But now a good amount of anti-tank for the Allies. Bring the Rakitten, Jackson joining in, got the rebuild on the Su-85, so it's going to make it a little bit harder for the tank play of the Axis. Flash Grenadiers here getting revealed, so they don't get to make use of their ambush bonus. Luckily, though, only one model was in range of the MG42, so they don't get suppressed there. Die quickly enough. Oh, the engine damage on the KV-8. Big Panzer, though, taking some fire from the US tanks. A little bit slow to back away. Pushing rounding the corner, but we've got the King Tiger out now for 232. I've seen 232 pretty good about popping the heat shells on the Panzer IV, but really should be popping them on the Jagdpanzer more often. Probably just about at their best on the Jagdpanzer, I would say, because it doesn't have like super strong penetration compared to most other tank destroyers. Really helps when you're trying to damage the Pershing. Or even against the KV-8 too. Two pushing in over here. Kitten will be lucky to get away. Oh, and it is lucky. A lot of low health tanks at the moment, though, for 232. Gotta be careful. Oh! There's a Jaeger Command Squad, maybe? No, machine gun. Again, the Allies do manage to cap one of the VPs, slowing the drain down. Good machine gun positioning here as well, locking down the push through the center.
Forces capturing supply sector.
Panthers back up to full strength. Panzer IV did end up dying. When did that happen? Okay, Panther pushing forwards here. Are a couple mines down. Has to be careful. Has to lead the charge with these pyros. Here they come. Oh, the pyros are so close. Okay, there's one mine detected. Still one more up here. And there's another mine detected. Can attack round these now. Panthers. Evalance, though, sneaking onto the VP on the far side. Axis don't control the center at the moment either. And these squads slightly outside the capture circle. Okay, they're going for the dive bomb on the ML20 there. This time it goes down. Oh, it nearly takes down a penal squad with it too. All Panthers pushing into the base here. Here we go. Su-85 outnumbered. One PTR is penal, but it's back at base. Su-85 though, getting far enough away to maybe survive here. KT getting a little bit low. Panthers backing away though.
Enemy forces are neutralizing a sector.
Faust out, but Pershing full health. No engine damage. Lucky break that they survived that. Up and round in the corner. Pushing up to Vet 3 though. It's Vet up very quickly. One Panther in some trouble. Pushing going forwards. But we do have a Grenadier there for the Faust. As well as that close to full health Panther. But has to be careful though. Su-85s, two of them now. Can spit out some big time damage. Can't afford to get sticky satchels. KT though pushing forwards. The Kitten is there. Drops the artillery on the machine gun. Going to try back away. Axis not going to overextend here. Just going to try drain them out on the VPs. One model left on that machine gun, just surviving. Infantry is hanging on in the center. Panzer IV coming in from the side. And now dropping the artillery on the Raketen. Nice capping on the right, but they can't get the center. I think they will maybe be able to get that Pershing back up to full strength and maybe make one more push here. It has to count. Just taking a bit of time off themselves, trying to repair up all of their damaged tanks. Very nice to see those heat shells again. 232. Oh boy, Jagdpanzer. Oh no! It's Vet 2, so it's got that bonus health. That's why it survived this long. And that's a lucky break. It does get away. A little bit slow backing out. Trying to go for the cap in the center. Evalance dropping the smoke. Grenadiers going to jump in the capture circle though to jam it for a little bit longer. Still on the drain. Pershing going forwards for some attack ground action. Oh, KV-8 coming in from the side. Both the Panthers are back up to full strength now. Oh, the King Tiger taking a walloping. WS-285s are in the center now as well. And they are hitting hard. Here come the double Panthers though. Oh, that's triple Panthers in fact. One of them still low. This could be the end of the KV-8s. This Panther not chasing though. And it looks like it got just out of range. Oh, kind of lucky. I think that was on the move with this Panther. Does end up getting the kill. One Panther does go down. The other one taking a sticky satchel though. And the S-285's looking to swoop in and finish off. It does have its rear armor exposed here as well. Oh boy, are the Allies going to turn this one around here? Do have the pack and support though. Maybe that can be enough. No KV-8 to threaten the decrew on the pack anymore. Makes things a bit safer. S-285 going forwards. Oh boy. It's pretty fast though. Vet 3 backs away quite quickly after that. And some pretty good on the move shots so far from that Panther for Azzy. VPs left though. Falling into the center. Oh, this could be a rifle nade now. They did manage to crawl in. They're very spread out though. There's one model on the gun, two models way out the back. Smoke playing out this time from Azzy to cover the center. Starting to retreat though. With that Pershing there on attack ground, those Grenadiers could have gone down very easily, so I'm not going to try to throw away squads just to get that cap going. These models not showing that they're in the river, but I think a lot of them are. P-Green's out next. Fresh Sherman.
Prepared to drop smoke.
Good dodge on the grenades. Jumping back in to jam the capture. Oh, but not jamming the capture over here. Oh, the overs just shred them so quickly. Wow. KT, one more shot required. He's popped the heat shells on that, looking for the kill. Here goes the Sherman. Allies do win the fight for the center. And the guards should beat the Jaeger command squad here. Oh, Panther blitzing in, getting behind one of these Su-85s. The other one was out for repairs. We have the Pershing there and the Jackson. Oh boy, is the Panther bitten off more than it can chew. Su-85 coming in from the other side. Oh, the pack's there though. That's a good position for it. And the SU-85 shooting at the higher health of the two Panthers, so it doesn't look like either of them is going to go down here. Panther, though, looking to come back in. Oh, the low health Panther in some trouble. Stopping here for quite a long time now. Oh, a little bit clumsy. The smoke may be backfiring on Azzy. Pack sets up briefly. Blitzing in, looking for the SU-85 kill. Should be able to get it here. This SU-85 facing the right direction, though. There goes SU-85, but does cost the Panther. Big cap in the center from the Axis, so they've got a lot of troops there. Going to close out the show on the VPs. 2 remaining for the Allies. They're desperate. KT still pretty healthy as well with the Jagdpanzer back up. There goes the main gun on the Pershing. Jackson coming forwards, 1 shot though. And there it goes as well.
A medium tank was just lost.
And that's it for the Allies. So, win after all that trash talk, eh? I think the problem here was Bissonnette going for the second ML20. I think that was a little bit disrespectful to what the Axis were doing. Maybe you can get away with 2 ML20s in like a 4v4, but in 2v2 that left them a little bit too exposed, and as he really capitalized on that, catching the SU-85 slightly out of position, swooping in and knocking it out at a very good timing. And that really set the Allies back a long way. Evalance also losing that Pershing. That first Pershing was huge. And that allowed the Axis to kind of cruise to a victory. The Allies still did put up a pretty strong fight though. Nearly turned that one around a couple of times. They just couldn't get the crucial tank kills at the right time. The Axis squeaking this one out on the long game. Well, anyway, guys, wrap on that. If you like your game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.